Where in the world? The Philippines. The Filipino flag has 4 colors: blue, red, white, and yellow. Each color has different meanings. The blue represents justice and peace. The red represents valor and patriotism. The white triangle to the left of the flag stands for equality, liberty, and fraternity. 3 yellow stars on the white triangle represent the 3 big regions in the Philippines: Luzon, Visayas, and Mindanao. While the sun and its 8 rays represent the 8 provinces that revolted against Spain. Also, when the red is on top instead of the blue, it means the country is at war. Both of my parents came to Canada by airplane and arrived in Canada in the summer of 1993. In the Philippines, there are plenty of tourist attractions. To name a few: Luneta Park, Malacaña, Bohol, and Boracay. Luneta Park is one of the most historical places in Manila. This is where Jose Rizal was executed on December 30, 2896. Jose Rizal was known to be a national hero to the Philippines. Jose Rizal fought for freedom in a silent way by writing a book against the Spaniard, as he had compassion for his people. He had the ability to inspire others. The currency in the Philippines is called Philippine peso. 1 peso in the Philippines costs 0.025 Canadian dollars. So 1 Canadian dollar in the Philippines is 40 Philippine pesos. The culture of the Philippines embraces a blend of traditional Filipino and Spanish Catholic traditions. There are more than 42,000 festivals in the Philippines. One of them is the Ati-Atihan Festival. The festival takes place in Calibo, Aklan. It is held yearly in January in honor of Santo Niño, also known as Baby Jesus, and secondly, to recall a peace pact between 2 warring tribes in 1210. One of the famous artworks in the Philippines is called Spoliarium, and it is painted by famous Filipino painter named Juan Luna. Luna spent 8 months completing this beautiful masterpiece. The painting portrays dying gladiators, hence the name Spoliarium. Spoliarium is a Latin word referring to the basement of Roman Colosseum where the fallen and dying gladiators were abandoned. The painting was submitted by Luna to the National Exhibition of Fine Arts in 1884 in Madrid, Spain, where it collected its first gold medal. The masterpiece cost 63 million pesos. The piece of art is currently located in Manila, Philippines National Museum of Fine Arts. There are plenty of famous Filipino folk dances in the Philippines, one of which is called the Tinikling. Tinikling originated during the Spanish colonial period in Leyte, an island in the Philippines. The dance requires 2 people tapping, sliding, and beating bamboo on the floor, and people stepping over and in between the poles in coordinating movements. The tinikling is commonly performed on special occasions, such as Filipino Independence Day, as a celebration of Filipino pride and Filipino culture. Filipino music, also known as OPM music, original Filipino music, has 9 different types of music genres: music of the Philippines, Pinoy rock, Pinoy pop, Kundiman, Manila sound, Philippine folk music, Pinoy hip-hop, Pinoy reggae, Kapanirong, and Kulintang. There are countless delicious dishes out there in the Philippines, but the 2 most famous dishes in the Philippines are adobo and lechon. Adobo consists of chicken, vinegar, soy sauce, vegetable, garlic, chili pepper, and black pepper. Adobo is known for its delicious flavor and its long shelf life. Lechon consists of pork belly, garlic, soy sauce, onions, bay leaf, salt, and black pepper. Lechon is known for its crispy skin and also its sweet, sour, and salty flavors. I personally like lechon better than adobo because of its skin. The political leader in the Philippines currently is Rodrigo Roa Duterte. Rodrigo Roa Duterte is 76 years old as he was born on March 28, 1945 in Maasin City, Philippines. On June 30, 2016, Rodrigo Roa Duterte became the 16th President of the Philippines. His party is called PDP Laban, also known as Politico Democratico Pilipino. There are over 120 spoken languages in the Philippines. The 8 major languages are Tagalog, Ilocano, Pampanga, Pangasinan, Cebuano, Bicol, Hiligaynon, and Waray. Tagalog is the national language of the Philippines. English is also spoken in the Philippines as it is commonly used in the government. Baros Saya, which translates to shirt and skirt, is a cultural clothing of the Philippines for women. And for men, Barong Tagalog, which translates to Tagalog outfit, is the cultural clothing of the Philippines. Baros Saya and Barong Tagalog are both made of fine cloth and piña, also known as pineapple fiber. Arnis, also known as Kali or Eskrima, is the national sport of the Philippines. This martial arts sport emphasizes weapon-based combat, which is performed using sticks, knives, bladed weapons, and other numerous improvised weapons. It also includes grappling, hand-to-hand combat, and weapon disarming techniques. Arnis was developed by the indigenous populations of the Philippines, who used an assorted span of weapons for self-defense and combat against the Spanish. Fun facts! There are more than 7,640 islands in the Philippines. Karaoke is a well-loved activity in the Philippines. The Philippines boasts 3 of the world's largest shopping malls. The once world's largest clam pearl was discovered in Palawan Sea, Philippines.